I want you to talk a little bit about why fighters don't go up a weight class. Why don't, if they have struggle so much, why they just, why they don't just go up, one weight class so they can gain, it wouldn't be so hard for them. Why don't fighters do that more often?
Fighting is a profession for these athletes. And in professional sports, they're looking to gain advantages over equally skilled opposition, sometimes more skilled or more genetically gifted in certain capacities. So the athletes are looking for advantages. And it's counterintuitive, but it's very common for the athlete to think, well, hey, I walk around at 200 pounds, I would probably feel okay at 185. I wouldn't be cutting that much weight. But if I could make 170 the next weight class down, well, I'd be massive. I would have a 30-pound weight advantage over my opposition, possibly. What they fail to consider is what they will leave on the table through that type of rigorous weight cut, that type of malnutrition, that type of dehydration, that type of overexertion, and the negative impact that will manifest in their physiology. What will be the downside? Because there will be downside, and a lot of times the athletes, they're just struggling, brutally struggling to make that weight. They're focused most of their training camp on weight loss, not on getting better from a skill perspective, a game plan, a strategy. They're not becoming better competitors. They're just kind of getting better at losing weight. Then they go out there and they have a 10 or a 15-pound advantage possibly over their opponent, who maybe took the fight weighing 185. And is fighting at 185, then you have the other guy who cut from 200, maybe they're weighing 195, he has a 10-pound advantage, but he's slow, he's sluggish, he's not reacting very well, he has very poor conditioning because he's been beat up the whole camp, and he gets, typically, and this happens quite a bit, he gets run through by the lighter, faster, stronger, healthier athlete, and that happens all the time. So again, it's counterintuitive, but it's part of the culture. It's very much in the culture of wrestling also. Everyone's trying to drop a weight class. You see it quite a bit in boxing. It's not as bad in boxing because boxing, the weight classes are a lot closer together. 3 pounds, 5 pound difference in the lighter classes, which makes it a little easier. In MMA, we're talking about 10-pound jumps minimum, 15 to 20-pound jumps from the middle of the division all the way up.